Good afternoon, everybody. It is 20 minutes to 4. I'm finally leaving work after a very, very hectic day. Phone was ringing off the hook. I was trying to train the new guy, trying to get ready to leave and move on to the next chapter of my career. As of now, there are 3 more days left, 3 more working days left, and then I am a full-time entrepreneur. It was just crazy. It was just nonstop whirlwind of stuff going on, which is, good. The schedule was getting filled up. The electricians were busy. It was not a bad thing at all. We had a customer call in that raved about one of our electricians. She was super happy and thought that the guy we sent her was absolutely wonderful, which was really nice to hear because he's actually our newest electrician. And sorry if you didn't see that. I just got cut off. He was our newest electrician, so hearing a positive review about him was great. It was awesome. And then something happened. Something happened that was not so great. We had a customer that he called in on Friday. He asked us, to go out to a property. He's a general contractor. He asked us to go out to this property, look at a few lights that weren't working. And, I told him we'd be there Monday, and we went out there today, and the electrician went there, and he diagnosed the problem, went to the supply house, got the materials, came back, put in the stuff, and priced out the ticket. And then I called the customer to go over the ticket with him, and then, what my expectation was I'd be charging his credit card, which he gave us. He gave us a credit card at the time of scheduling. So I go over the ticket with him. I give him the total. He freaks out. He says that it's too high and that we should have called him when it reached $500, but we were never told that. He never mentioned that before. So I don't know what to say about that, but he was refusing to pay. He said he wasn't going to pay anything until he saw an invoice. So I had the electrician send me a picture of his invoice that I could forward to the customer, and he did that. When I left at 3:30, I was sitting around waiting for his call. When I left at 3:30, he still hadn't called in yet. So what happened was, when this guy was refusing to pay and wanted to see an invoice, I knew what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wasn't sure what I should do. I knew what I wanted to do. This guy was kind of being an asshole, and I really wanted to just be like, look, you gave us a credit card number, and we're going to run it. But I knew that wasn't the right thing to do, but I wasn't sure what to do. And so I put the guy on hold, and I asked my boss, for help. And I asked him for guidance and his advice on what to do. And he didn't really give me much in the way of advice. He just kind of complained about the situation. And he did tell me what to do next, which was, get a copy of the invoice and send it to him, which I did. But this is my lesson for the day. My lesson for the day is be willing to ask for help. It's it ties in really well, actually, with my I guess morning reflection, which is like being willing to or being open-minded to other people's ideas. So I, on my own volition, was not sure that I would have handled that situation correctly. So I asked for help, and I asked for advice. And I'm about to jump into a new chapter of my life where it's me. It's all on me. But I'm fortunate enough to know a lot of other business owners, and probably, owners who are or who have been in the same situation as me. So I know I have people to call for guidance. And that has kind of been, what has gotten me by, not just in business but in life. Is I'm definitely not delusional. Wow, that's a new word. I'm not delusional about the fact that I don't always know what the right thing to do is. So I have a group of trusted friends and advisors who give me their advice and set me on the right path, and they haven't really steered me wrong yet. They've sometimes given me advice that I'm like, I don't want to do it, but most of the time when I do take their advice, I end up in a better place. So the lesson for the day is to not be afraid to ask for help, to be okay with the fact that you're not always going to know what the right thing to do is, and you don't have to come up with every answer on your own. If there's a name for it, somebody has been through it, so don't be afraid to ask. That's it for me, guys. I'm on my way to my second home, also known as Starbucks, and I'm gonna hang out there and drink some coffee and do some work, and then gonna go see some friends. So it's gonna be a good night. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your attention, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.